All right, hello everyone, and welcome to another lovely and exciting Minecraft stream because why the heck not? You know, it's snowing outside and I feel like playing some Minecraft inside where it's nice and warm, and PS2 Freak still has power for now because you never know what tomorrow and Monday are going to bring with this lovely snow ice storm that's covering about maybe 50% of the United States right now. And to celebrate this, I finally opened up some apple sparkling cider from New Year's Eve because I haven't opened that up yet for whatever reason, and I have that as the drink of choice for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And for the snack of choice, it is not Joyride. I'm sorry, Ryan Trahan, but it is the white fudge Oreos from Christmas time. These are just to die for. Well, that's what we're gonna do. I can't even speak. I can't even speak because of how excited I am to eat this food. But look at our sugar cane. We got some sugar cane going on here, and I don't know why I'm hitting this. Oh, good, the melons are growing. That's a good thing. I don't know why I'm hitting this because, oh, actually, I should probably. I was gonna say I'm gonna put my stone in the bed, but I have a chest in here, and I have no inventory space, as you can clearly see. So I actually had an idea probably a little while ago, because I thought to myself, oh, you know, actually that's a crafting table. Wasn't there a chest in here? I know there's a chest in here. I'm pretty doggone sure I put a chest somewhere in here. I want to say it was over here, wasn't it? Oh, here it is. Okay. So I had this idea because it just randomly appeared to me in my brain, and I was like, you know what? This is a pretty good idea. The idea was, instead of covering all this jank in carpet, which I think some of it we can do, or most of it we can do, like this whole section here, I'm probably just going to cover in moss. Which I noticed in Ryan Trahan's stream or video that he used bone meal on the on the moss, and that grew a bunch of, you know, mossy stuff, which obviously that makes sense. You know, it would make sense that all that jank would be growing because he put bone meal on it. I just, you know, have never been a big bone meal user, so I just, how in the world did that jank get up there? That's so weird. I hope, oh, see, this is making me kind of suspicious now, because if something was to happen, oh, you know what? I see it on the map. I see it on the map. Unless the stuff fell in here, which I have a feeling it did. Did it fall in here? Did all of my jank just fall in here, or is it just underneath the... I don't know. I don't know what the deal is there. Unless it fell... Please don't tell me it's, like I was trying to say, over the fence, because if it's over the fence, I may have to rethink where I'm going to put the sugar cane, because I don't want to be fishing for sugar cane and wasting everybody's time here. Please don't tell me it's all the way over here. Oh my god. How did it get, like, under here? This makes no sense. How the heck did you get, like, under here? Unless you just fell in and then went all the way down there. And then it's slowly but surely, like... Because I see a bunch more. There should be stuff, like, literally right here. And why I don't see it, I don't freaking understand. Oh, there it is. How in the world, man? Okay, we're gonna have to, like, get dirt and freaking put it underneath all of these blocks here. Because I'm getting kind of tired of the fact that this jank is doing what it's doing. I was going to grab all this jank and freaking, you know, what am I trying to say? Oh my goodness gracious, I have no idea what I'm trying to say, and time's a waste and yada yada yada. I just need to grab some stuff. And I need to, I guess we can put this in here. I have no idea. We'll put the wheat in there too. Might as well. Let's see. So I wanted to make the bridge to go that way and keep going that way. And I am just kind of stalling right now because it is getting kind of sort of late. And I don't want, because the sun's all the way over there. By the time we grab or go all the way that way, the sun's going to be like pretty much down. And I don't want to deal with the fact that they're like, you know, enemies and everything else trying to oogly boogly. And yeah, so I think what I'm going to do, oh, because we have more cobblestone in here. What the pingus? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finally decide to make a roof. And I think the roof is going to be tough because why not? Or at least the top part here is going to be tough. I don't know what the floor is going to be for the next floor. I also don't think we have enough glass to like fill in all this jank. And I'm sure people are probably going to be like, PST Freak, you need to put whatchamacallit there. You need to put panes. You need to put glass panes there. It's like, you know, it pains me to know that I need to do that, but I guess, you know, at some point I will do it. So I think what we're going to do is I'm just going to do this. And we're going to do kind of an outline here. You know, something like this to make it look like this. And I'm doing it like this because as you can see over here, we've got this little layer here of, what is that? Why am I having a brain fart as to what the rock is? I think it's diorite or something. But I'm thinking the ceiling should be tough, and I'm thinking the next floor, or at least the section like that goes around here, should be maybe this stuff, the diorite. I could be wrong. Oh, for heaven's sake. I could be wrong. I could be a silly goose. Post in the comments below if you think this is a good plan, what I'm proposing here. I'm not sure if it really truly is a good plan. I don't know, you know, style points wise if it is, but if y'all think it's good, let me know in the comments. But that's what I'm kind of thinking, to be brutally honest. And yeah, I'm gonna get down here now because it's getting dark outside, and I don't want to deal with all the mobs that could potentially say hello to me in this lovely building that I have created here. Plus I want to go over there and, you know, freaking build out all that jank over there. Gosh, everything just feels so far away. Okay. Got another melon there. That is good. I'll put this drink back. And then we need to... Oh, my other plan was... two plans, actually. I want to put some flowers around here. And I want to make... Actually, you know what? Maybe we could do like a kind of like a every other tree thing going on down this path here. And then we could potentially capture some bees as I'm running into the wall because I'm not paying attention to where I'm going. But maybe we could capture some bees and, put them in the trees so that I can have some bees around here. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. I can have some bees around here. We can, have some nice gardening going on. Help out Farmer Joe in his gardening adventures. Because, why not? I love how on the map it looks like there are, fish, right on top of my land here. But I know there aren't any fish there. It just looks that way. All right, we're going to run because why not? I almost want to go to the tree and maybe make a staircase kind of thing. But I don't know. See, we have bees over here, right? And if I could get these bees, if I could steal that nest over there and get them to come to where I'm at, then that'd be fantastic. Or maybe I should have just built a tree house here or something. Oh, of course this isn't. Whatever. There we go. Up that. Of course that's going to take 5 ever to get up. But it is fine. The bad thing that's going to happen here is essentially my pinky's going to hurt again because I'm going to have my pinky on the shift key the whole entire time. And then, Lord only knows how much longer it's going to be before I'm completely done with this bridge. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I do at some point want to get some more cobblestone because I really think that we're going to need more cobblestone, especially if we put rails on here. Because I'm kind of thinking of making kind of a narrow bridge over here and just, having the minecart be in the middle. And that way, no freaking mob or anything is going to be tempted to try and boop the villagers as they come over here. Not that it's going to matter after we get all the villagers to my second base, because they're all going to be at my second base. Unless we somehow move them to my first base. But then I feel like we'd have to make a bridge going that way too. And quite frankly, I don't really feel like doing that. Alright, there's the first thing of cobblestone done. Oh, can we get this bridge mostly connected to where the villagers are? Is a darn good question. And then the next question would be, do I have enough rails to where I could just, put a villager on it and get them to go? Because I swear to goodness, if they don't go to my area, again, I'm going to be very sad. But yeah, no, I kind of got the idea for planting more flowers in my base from Ryan Trahan's videos. Because he was talking about how people have told him oh, you should put flowers next to your crops so that the crops can grow better or faster or whatever. especially since you have bees next to your crops. And I'm like, huh. And then, of course, he did mention that iron golems will sort inventory and all that sort of stuff for you, which I personally have not seen that. So I have no idea if that's true or not, but maybe sometime in this episode or the next stream or something, maybe we'll see that happening. Who knows, though? Who the heck knows? Bibbidi bobbidi boo, bibbidi bobbidi boo. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I kind of want to mention something here too. The game Dreadway that I was given the ability to test out this month, it is now released. It is now on Steam. It is on sale. I think it's like $7.99 US dollars. Originally, I think it's like $10 or something like that. But it's on sale for $7.99. It came out yesterday, the 23rd of January. I actually originally thought it was going to come out the 28th because I could have sworn I saw that somewhere. And then I re-looked at things, and it said the 26th or 25th or something like that. And then I got a message like 2 days ago saying, oh, it's going to come out on the 23rd, so yay. And I kind of wanted my friends to join me on, the release day or whatever yesterday, but I was just extremely exhausted, to be brutally honest. It's been kind of a very interesting week this week. Tuesday I was sick. My stomach was being extremely weird. I woke up in the middle of the night feeling like I had to go to the bathroom and stuff, but I did not. And then when I woke up, my normal time to go to work, I still felt really, really bad. So I was like, I'm not going in. I cannot deal with this. I'm just going to take the day off. And I put in for sick leave and yada, yada, yada. So, yeah. Didn't really want to put in for sick leave, but my boss was like, oh, you probably should. And I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. I guess I'll do that. So I did that, and yeah, I slept until about 2 in the afternoon on Tuesday, and I didn't do much because I didn't want to make my stomach worse than it was, and basically all I did was put up the Christmas stuff, like take down all sorts of things, because we still had ornaments and such that we needed to take down for Christmas, and so I did that, put everything in its respective boxes, and now everything is waiting to go into the attic, which with the snowstorm that's happening right now, we could potentially do that starting tomorrow, and actually clean up the man cave and clean up the rest of the house, which I've been wanting to do that for a long, long time, is clean up the house and all that sort of stuff. I just haven't gotten around to it, unfortunately. My wife and I have been extremely busy, and that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So, well, we pretty much completed the bridge here. The problem is, and I wasn't necessarily prepared for this, but we still have a bit more than 250 meters to go before we get to the village. And I'm kind of thinking, since it's all the way over there, if we went literally this direction, if we went, I think it's north. No, I'm facing south. If we went south, maybe we could eventually get like a straight shot to it, and hopefully we could go from there. So I'm thinking if I go this way, we could, get to the village a little bit easier. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go this way. It's actually getting nighttime now, which is just grand, because if any type of zombie or creeper or spider or skeleton decides that they want to spawn right there, they can easily get to me. And I'm not really happy about that. But it is what it is, I guess. So hopefully we will fight whatever critter decides to spawn over there. And they won't knock us down, because I'd be very upset if they did. Especially right over this lovely thing here. It looks like a cavern that maybe one of these days we will explore. We shall see. Probably not, though, because right now I'm more concerned on getting the villagers over to my base than I am exploring caves and stuff right now. Although that's not to say that I couldn't explore the cave or anything like that, because I think that section over there we saw like a mine shaft or something. So I don't know, maybe we could explore that mine shaft and see what that mine shaft has to offer. Because there could be diamonds down there. There could be some untold hidden treasures down there that would be really interesting to see. Also, it looks like there's something kind of lit over there. So I almost wonder if we went over there at some point and I just kind of put torches down over there. Actually, let me... I don't know, but like 5 skeletons just appeared magically right over there. So that's just lovely. That is just lovely. Well, there goes that stone. 5 random skeletons just randomly appeared. And I'm not happy about that. I do see a skeleton. Oh, yeah. There's an Enderman, creeper, and skeleton right over there. If they ignore the fact that I'm literally coming towards them, I think we will be fine. But that is a skeleton that I kind of don't want to mess with. So maybe, because he's right there. If he could come a little bit closer... Oh, this creeper's kind of creeping. I don't know. I think he sees me, though. See if I can get him. Nope. A little bit too short there. Ooh, I got him. He's coming to me, though. Oh, my God. I need to move. He needs to stop moving so I can get him. Because I don't have too many arrows to waste. Ha-ha! There we go. Well, if we can get over there somehow without dying and getting booped by freaking creeper, maybe I can retrieve some of my arrows that I yeeted over there. In fact, that's what the pink things are, I do believe, on the map. I think that's what they are. Yeah, that's that little section that we were at. I think the last stream when we came over here, we were down there. And I think Mr... Ah, there's the creeper. Okay, so he's there. You know what? I might as well boop him too. Boop. Oh, he's moving. Where's he gonna go? He's gonna go that way. Too bad he's going to get hit. There we go. Alright. Creeper's taken care of. Happy about that. Don't have to worry about Mr. Creeper once we get over there. Of course, if there was a zombie that was over here, I would laugh so hard because they would probably either fall off that cliff or they would be coming down over here and they'd be like, brains. You are a PS2 freak. We want your brains. Brr. Although I'm also kind of realizing too, we are kind of higher up. Except for maybe we're at that level? I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure, but maybe, potentially, we could, you know. I mean, if we just yeeted ourselves down, it's not like we couldn't... It's not like we wouldn't take any fall damage. Oh, there's a spooter. So I wonder that spider isn't like coming over here and being like, oh, yep, never mind. He's there. He wants some of that PS2 freak booty. But he ain't going to get any of that PS2 freak booty. Although he might, because I'm probably going to jump down here in just a moment. Okay, you know what? Oh, and there's a zombie. Alright, I'm going to let the zombie... There we go. Huh! Ow. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, and now it's snowing. You know what's funny? It's snowing outside right now, and when I started this, I wasn't anticipating it snowing in the game. And now it's snowing in the game, and I'm just like, well, now I just feel like a hypocrite. Because I literally told myself, it's not going to snow. We're not going to see any snow in the game. And sure enough, it's now snowing. Alright, so I don't know where my other arrows went to. I don't see anything on the map. So I'm thinking, because I think they were like around here somewhere. But I don't want to go too far, because I see creeper and skeleton over there. Let's see here. I'm going to go back up this way. We're not going to do like a staircase type thing. Oh, look, the bridge is getting snowed on. That's lovely. Snowy bridge, snowy bridge. It is a snowy bridge. I seriously should have just built my my base out here, because this probably I probably wouldn't be in this predicament right now where I'm getting snow on me and, you know, fighting all these skeletons and stuff. But didn't he give... Oh, yeah, he gave me an arrow of slowness. That's pretty cool. Arrow of slowness. So that's what I mean. Like, you don't want to get hit by those things because they will do bad mojo to you. And I just don't feel like dealing with it, you know? Don't feel like dealing with the bad mojo. Alright, at some point, we're going to have to go that direction because we're getting a little bit closer now to the villagers. I also don't want to deal with the fact that Skeletor is over here somewhere. Don't know exactly where he is. But he's here. He's getting closer to us as we're moving this way. I do see a polar bear too. Which, I don't know if we can have one of those at our base, but it would be quite interesting. Just have a random polar bear in the base that we decided to, you know, mate. I feel kind of annoyed though because I didn't bring the stairs, and it probably would have been nice if I had stairs when I was grabbing all the stuff. And now the sun is coming up, but I don't think it's going to matter because it is snowing right now. And I don't think the zombies are going to die, and the skeletons. Yep. Mr. Zombie's like, ooh, brains, let me get some of that. I'm just like, no, you're not allowed. I do see a house. So this makes me kind of curious now, because maybe we can go... I don't want to go too close to the... You know what? Let's go this way. Let's start building in this direction now. Because now that I see the house, I think we can easily, you know, get to it. And yeah. Although I do see a skeleton in our path. Again, that's one of the reasons why I didn't go the other direction a little bit further, because I didn't want to deal with that skeleton. Now I'm probably going to have to deal with another skeleton. I don't feel like it. He-Man, you're going to feel like it, and you're going to deal with it, you boob. Yeah. No, Skeletor. I will not. La di da di da 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 da. It is snowing in the game and it's snowing in real life. Da 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 da. Meow 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 meow. Freaking hate it when I'm looking at one thing and the game thinks I'm looking at another thing. And it makes me put a block down. Oh, zombie is dying to fire. I thought he wouldn't be dying because it's snowing, but no, he be dying. Goodbye, zombie. For a second there, I think he was underneath my thing, trying to not die, and now he's dead, so sucks to be Mr. Zombie. Alright, well, it is daylight out, officially. It is a year and 2 days now that we have been playing in Minecraft days. Not exactly sure how many days we've been playing in real life. Although I think the statistics of the game tell you that. And I think we've been playing for 4 days in this level. 4 or 5 days, I'm not exactly sure. Doesn't feel like we've been playing for 5 days, but I could be wrong on that. I'm not thinking about all the times that I got randomly lost out in the wilderness trying to find villages and other random things. Whoops. See, that was my fault. My middle finger decided to twitch. So I twitched. I decided to twitch and, I put an extra block down for no apparent reason. Yada da 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 do. Alright. I see the village, and I'm thinking that maybe we need a little bit more cobblestone. Man, it is really snowing out here. Good lord. Just like in real life. Snowing like crazy outside. You know, it's a wonder, like, when you get to the ice biome, it doesn't, like, do freezing rain. Or, like, hail or something like that. Like, that'd be interesting in Minecraft if there was, like, hail and freezing rain and sleet. And, like, the hail and the freezing rain just, like, hurt you. Because there's cold in this game. You can be cold. Because you're going through literal snow, frozen water. But, I don't know. I don't know if people are going to listen to me from Minecraft. Oh, hello, zombie. Would you come a little bit closer? Thank you. Ah, you son of a biscuit. No, I'm on fire. Ah, fire, fire, it hurts. Ah. Stupid zombie. Alright, let's keep on trucking here. I think, is that his flesh underneath? That is his flesh. Okay. Alright, we are pretty much on the ground, which is grand. I'm just gonna waste a few cobblestone blocks here, because I don't feel like using... I don't feel like using a shovel if I need to. Alright, let's see. So... Okay, so we have, I think, one more hurdle here, I guess, to cross over, which is this kind of open area here / ravine. And then we can get to the village and grab the villagers, and the villagers are going to be so excited and happy to see PS2 Freak coming in and just taking them for no reason other than I want to profit. Because profiting. Hashtag profiting. I don't know. I'm being weird right now. I'm going to eat another Oreo. I think we can do it. I think we can get there and get these villagers to the path of victory. And PS2 Freak can get his mending for a bow, for a pickaxe, for whatever the heck he wants. His sword, his armor. He will never die. And when we fight the great Ender Dragon, PS2 Freak will be successful. He will be successful, and he will feel so happy that he was able to beat a somewhat old at this point game that he has been playing for the past, 16 years now? Something like that. Alright, look at that. We are literally at the village, and I don't think... no. Yeah, we're here. We are here. We are at the village. We have literally almost 5 stacks of cobblestone left. I feel like this whole entire bridge is about to be covered in snow. Like, that is actually kind of crazy. That this bridge is about to be covered in snow. However, the problem with that is all the snow is going to melt because I'm going to put torches down here. And once that happens, well, there goes all the snow, I guess. I love how there's like 4 cows in the top left part of the map. And they're all just kind of chilling in that area. Maybe we'll go over there one day and explore it and say hello to the cows and the sheep. And maybe we can, grab them and potentially have them in our lovely compound area, our second base, if you will. And yeah, it will be pretty dope, pretty exciting. That's what I'm excited about. I'm very excited about. Good Lord, it is like 2,500 meters to the cave that is all the way over there. That is pretty crazy. How many things is it to the... Oh my gosh, 1,200 meters to the house? To the original house? Sheesh, dude. That is pretty far. Not gonna lie. Oh, man. Maybe I'll do an episode at some point where we just kind of explore even more. Because look at that. Look at the top left corner. Or top left. What am I talking about? Top right corner. By where the start of the bridge is. I mean, there are so many critters over there. It's crazy. All right, how do we get down here? I guess we get down this way. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Somehow we're going to have to figure out, too, how we're going to, I guess, get the villagers off of that tree. Hello, sheep. And get them over to here. But that will be potentially for maybe a little bit later in this live stream. Because I need to grab some more stone. And I think, if I am not mistaken, I think there are some stone blocks in the boat. I'm not 100% sure about that. However, it is getting nighttime again, and I don't want to deal with freaking phantoms. So I'm probably just gonna go to sleep as soon as I get into this base. And then we'll go from there. I'm still confused as to where the freaking chicken was that randomly spawned, like, over there. Like, that was kind of random. Just this random chicken just randomly spawning. And then it decided, oh, yeah, no, I don't want to be here anymore. And I was just like, well, snap, dude. Why do you not want... Why do you not want to be here anymore? Like, you've got plenty of fun things to do around here. And eventually there will be friends that you will have, and it's going to be a super happy fun time. So what the pingus, man? But nope, Mr. Chicken had to be a silly goose. All right, I'm going to grab some more cobblestone, and I think maybe in the process grab... Actually, I may just grab more andesite and stuff and see what we can do. I think we have some tuff as well, so I'll probably make some more tuff. These cookies are amazing. So, I am feeling my wall right now, and it is really cold. Like, it feels really, really cold. And I don't know if that's because my house is a little bit colder than what it should be, or if that's just because it's freezing outside. But I don't know. I just don't know. You know, that'd be really funny too if, like, you could get the temperature like in Minecraft and in the real world on this map. That'd be really funny if you could do that. 'Cause I probably would have that on here. 'Cause I don't know. I think it's interesting. Are all my crops grown over here? Is that what I'm seeing? Am I going to have to... Well, there's like that guy there. But it looks like a lot of my crops are grown. I mean, that's fine. I'm not complaining. I need to, you know, have all my crops growing and such. Pretty soon we will have all of this noise at the other house, and this will be just kind of a abandoned place, or mostly abandoned place. Quite frankly, I have no idea what I want to do with this place, except for, again, just keep it for prosperity reasons. But a lot of what you see here, a lot of the stuff, that's going to be coming with us. In fact, this should probably be coming with us. And I may need to mine some more of those at the villager base. But for right now, I would like to grab... That's deep slate. Do we have any tuff? We have tough bricks, which I don't necessarily want or need. But I'll take them anyway, because I think... No. They don't do any more than that. Okay. Well, actually, I'm just going to keep the tough bricks here then, because I don't really feel like, you know, I want polished tough. I don't want, you know, bricks of tough. These are deep slate tiles, which, you know what? I may actually, I may use that for the walls, come to think of it. Maybe I'll use the bricks for, like, rooms or something. I don't know. Although it probably is kind of a silly idea. Let's see. You know what? Let's go ahead and take the... I was going to say, do I want to take the tiles or do I not? I don't know. If I do take the tiles, I'm going to take, like, all the tuff that's here. Okay. Here we go. More tuff. Built for tough. PS2 Freak. He's a tough guy who's built PS2 Freak tough. Actually, that's dumb. Don't know what I'm talking about or saying anymore. Hot diggity dog. Do that. There's some more tough. Those I'll need to take with me as well. Okay, do we have any more tough in here, or is it just all deep slate? There's tough bricks, stone bricks. Ah, here we go. Polished tough. Polished tough. Any more polished tough? I guess we could take this obsidian too and make a nether portal. Just for the heck of it. Because why not? Oh, here's some more tough. I'm going to make some... there's some more andesite. Maybe I can make some lovely polished andesite. Polished diorite. Definitely will need that. And now my inventory's full because Pingus. You know what? For now, since I don't necessarily need... yeah, I don't necessarily need that pickaxe, at least for now. Actually, you know what? No, you're gonna go in here, and then you are not gonna go in here because I have no freaking room in here. Lore 1. That's probably going to be our fishing rod that we use in the near future. Sweeping edge 3, unbreaking 3. What are you? Just a regular diamond sword. Okay. All right. Cool. Is there more tough in here? There's tough bricks. Well, that's regular tough. Is that regular? That is regular tough. God, why does my nose itch, dude? It's like itchy nose, man. Okay, there's a regular tough. All right, we'll put you there. Polished tough can go there. I can itch my nose even more. And basalt. Oh, there's some andesite. There's some more andesite in here. And some more diorite. Which, you know what? I think we're going to utilize that. And make some lovely polished stuff out of it. Because we can. Good Lord, what is wrong with my nose? It's randomly running and it's randomly itchy, and I have no idea what the heck's going on because I am not doing anything and my room is not that dusty. Although some more diorite. Do we have enough room though? That's the question. I don't think we do. Oh yes we do. Never mind. Some more of that. More of that. See, this is part of the reason why there's some more andesite. Do we not have any more of, like, this stuff anywhere? Did I use it all? Is that what I'm seeing here? I feel like that is what happened. I just used everything. Okay, there's nothing in there. Maybe... I'm going to go back to the ship and see if we want to put all of this stuff in there, if we can put any of this in here, because I think there are a few things in the ship, and I don't know why I'm having a brain fart about this, because we literally just got off of the ship, and I should know what's in there. Okay, so we got all that jank, calcite, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with the calcite. I don't think I'm going to do anything with it. I think for now I'm just going to do this. There we go. And then we got polished andesite in there. Oh, there's another polished tuff, which I completely forgot to put in my inventory here. You know what? I'm going to take the calcite out for now. And I'm going to put that in there. Okay. Oh. You know what? Let me do this. And then I think we'll be good. Because I'm going to take my flint and we're going to... I don't know if I really want to do this now or if I should. I think I'm going to make a designated room once we get over there. and then I'm going to make another nether portal. But of course, it's starting to get night outside because I take forever doing stuff in freaking Minecraft. That is not what I wanted to do, game. Didn't want to randomly put a freaking stone block there. Alright, let's put this jank back in here. Calcite. Polished diorite can go back in there. You can go in there. Diorite. I was going to say I don't think we need any more cobblestone, but I do want to make more of that bridge. Maybe what we'll do is I'll take the rails that I have and we'll lay those guys down. So detector rail, rail, rail. And then, is there anything in here? Nope, that's just stone. Ah, here we go. This is where all of these went to. Rail, is that it? Do I have any more? I don't think I do. I think that's all the rail. So hopefully that will get us at least to most of the way there, if not half of the way there. And for right now, I guess we can sleep. I'm going to drink my, not champagne, what am I saying? Sparkling juice. Oh, yeah. Gosh, I love sparkly juice. It's so delicious. Alright, I guess we could potentially mine, or, farm all this jank, but I'm going to do that later. Because I'm on a mission, and I'm on a mission to make my second home even homier than my first one. Alright, we got all that jank in there. Let us go. Sailing out on the open ocean back to our second house. Oh, geez, Morty. Gosh, I'm excited for Ryan Trahan with his chicken house and all that sort of stuff. Like, I really hope that he can get all those chickens for his place, and that he doesn't have to delete the world. I have a feeling he's going to make it so that the world does not get deleted, and that at the end of this year, if not starting in 2027, he's going to open it up to multiplayer, and we're all going to be able to explore World 3000. And because I know he was talking about like a city, like he wanted, I guess, his subscribers to be a part of it and have like a city or whatever, which I think is a cool idea. I will probably make something on there, and maybe I'll, do like a stream or something to me exploring his world, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, we are here, and gosh, there's so many things that I want to do. I think just about all of our crops here are ready to be farmed, but I'm not going to do that just yet because I almost want to make a rail. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's just go ahead and make a rail. Since I have the rail carts in my inventory, I don't want to just be like, oh, I got to go back to the boat now, and it's like bajillions of blocks behind me now, and blah, blah, blah. All right, so I'm thinking... Oh, see, okay, this is a 4 instead of a 2. Activator rail, power rail, detector rail. I'm not sure what the difference is, and I'm not sure what you should start with, because, again, I've never really dealt with rails before, But I think what we're going to do... Actually, you know what? Let me grab that. We're going to put this maybe over here. And we're going to have... How's it go? There we go. So we're going to have like a cart, I guess, right here. And then it's going to go down. And then it's going to turn. We're going to have it turn this way. And then it's going to go this way, up the stairs. Oh, can it not? No, it can't. It can't go up the... Are you kidding me, dude? So I freaking... Okay. Well, that's just lame. That's just freaking lame. It's gonna look weird now. Oh well, whatever. It's fine. It is fine, ladies and gentlemen. It's fine. It's whatever. I guess what we'll do is we'll put this powered rail here. And I'm not sure exactly what that's going to do. But maybe we put another powered rail here. And then bam, 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 bam. Another power rail there. Whoops. That's not where I wanted to go. I guess we do it like every 10 or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bam. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bam. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bam. And then we just keep going. I don't even know how many that was. I've lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Bam. Now the question is, what's the difference between detector and activator? Because I'm not 100% sure. And I don't even know if this is going to work, to be quite honest. But I don't even know if we have enough rail to get all the way over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, space. I hope I'm doing this right. 8, 9, 10, space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, space. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, space. This is so fun. I don't know if I'm doing this right. How many is this now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, space. Yeah, I have no idea if this is going to be right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But we shall see, because we literally covered this whole entire thing in rail. So I'm just going to do this. Oh shoot, that was actually what I was kind of afraid of, but that's only because when we built this, we thought that freaking rails could go, you know, onto whatchamacallit. Alright, now at this point, I have no idea where we're going to take this rail, because we need to get it all the way over here, but then we have this whole little section of water. And I guess we don't really need to be complaining about it, because what I'm going to probably do is I'm probably going to go ahead and just kind of go up here and go down. Because why the heck not? Now, I guess the question is, can we put... you can't put rail on freaking... Well, that's just lame. Okay. So we have this block here. Luckily, this tree is the way that it is. Maybe we could... I was going to say we could connect the rail to the tree over there and then potentially do like a step stool kind of thing. Let's see if we can do that here. Although, before I do that, I do want to do this. So we're going to make another bridge going over here. And I definitely believe we have enough cobblestone to do that. But we're going to need like a ton of cobblestone more if we're going to have like walls and stuff. So that, you know, the villager is not going to be all like, you know, surrounded by emptiness here. And it is getting close to nighttime too, so I don't want to be too much on this bridge. Oh geez, I may as well just jump into the water here and freaking go back to the bed, because I'm not looking forward to dealing with zombies and such. Alright, let's go ahead and run all the way back to the home base here. Again, hopefully, I really hope that we can get this train to work. Because if we can't, I'm going to be really sad. Somebody posted in the comments too, if you're still watching this, it's been an hour now. But if you're still watching this, number one, thank you. Number two, I hope that I'm doing that correctly. Because if I'm not, I'm going to be really sad and upset to learn that I'm not doing it correctly and that I'm just wasting my time with a rail right there. Alright, let's go to bed. Sounds like somebody with a truck is trying to drive outside. That's the weird thing about this storm, is that my wife and I were looking at it. Wait, we're going the wrong direction here. My wife and I were looking at it as it was like really starting to get crazy. And I have never seen the road actually get covered like within 5 seconds of the storm starting. I've never seen that before. That's what was happening. And I feel like now it's probably got at least an inch of it on there, an inch of snow. And I don't understand people who think that they can drive their vehicles in snow. Like, I know the thing just started, but like, there's no way that you're going to be able to drive your whatever car, truck, SUV, what have you, in snow when it's like extremely slick. I don't understand people sometimes. And I mean, to that point too, like, people will probably say, PS2 freak, like, there are SUVs and trucks that can drive. It's called four-wheel drive. And I'm like, yeah, I know that. But to me, it just seems ridiculous and silly. Especially in places where, you know, people don't know how to drive in the snow. Like where I live, no one knows how to drive in the snow. So why is anybody even attempting to drive in the snow? I don't know. I just don't get it. I really don't. Those of you, though, who are working in these crazy conditions, I appreciate you. I thank you. Please stay safe. And yeah. Okay, I totally thought that was going to need like more than just a ladder or just a straight shot, but clearly there's a straight shot here. And then it looks like we could potentially go down one here. Hang on. Yeah, we can put a thing here. Of course, the vines are going to make me not do that. So if we just do this... Oh, but this is going to be kind of a sharp turn. So I kind of want to do this, and then we do that. And then at some point... I really don't want to jump down. And I jumped down anyway. Okay, whatever. We do have that block there. There we go. Yeah, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I want to see. Heck yeah, Batman. Boom. Look at that. We've got a whole system right here. And I guess what we could do is we could get like the cart to turn probably right here. And then maybe I'll put an activator right here. So it'll be like that. And then it turns right there. And then, oh, we got some seeds from that. That's quite nice. And then I guess we'll do a thing there, and then we'll keep going this way. And then we'll turn. And then maybe... Actually, you know what? I think at this point, we'll do like an activator there. So that way, we can get up this. Boom, 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 boom. And then, boom. And then, of course, we can't go along here. Hopefully, nothing crazy is going to happen to where I can't get up that. People will probably say, oh yeah, PST Freak, you probably can't get up that because it's an incline. And in all honesty, I have a feeling you're probably right. But I guess we'll deal with that once it comes to us here. You know what? Squirrel it. I'm just going to do this. Oh, it gave me a stick. I like it when the game gives me a stick. Maybe we'll put an activator rail there. So that way, like, we can kind of zoom up here. And then I'll just do that. I'm not going to grab the wood because squirrels. There we go. So then we just kind of do that. And then I'll put an activator there. And then this is when we continue the trend of, 10 rails and then an activator, 10 rails and then an activator, etc., etc. And then we'll just keep on trucking that way. And that will be the plan. That would be a fantastic plan. Now, again, hopefully this is going to work because I'm not 100% sure if it actually will or not. I'm hoping it will. If it does, sweet. If it doesn't, well, I guess we know for next time. But now, since we still have some daylight, I may just take out the blocks that I brought with me in the boat. And we will build the rest of this building here. I hope this is correct. Like, I seriously hope this is correct. I'm going to have to look more into this, into the minecart stuff. Because I really want this to be right. And, like, have a cart here, and then we just send it over, and we go to the village, and then the one villager just hops in, and then, they kind of finagle their way. Actually, you know what? I almost want to put... See, I almost want to put like a track like going all through this whole section here. But that wouldn't... I feel like that wouldn't make any sense, because if they're going to end up right here, then how are they going to get in? You know? Because, like, the farm is right here. And I don't want them to just come into the farm. I'm sure they probably wouldn't mind coming into the farm. I don't know. I feel like the main entrance is right here, but maybe I'll think more about that once we come to it. Eventually I gotta make some kind of a entranceway looking thing, and then we gotta dig up all the dirt blocks that I have over there. In fact, maybe I could use those dirt blocks to plug up all the holes that are underneath here. God, I really hope these watermelon grow. I'm gonna be sad if they don't. Cause that one's facing that way. These are gonna probably, or these two are probably gonna go right here. So this guy either is gonna go here or here, which is fine. And then this guy's gonna go here or here. This guy's probably gonna end up being there, and then that guy's gonna go either here or here. Same thing on this side. He's gonna go there. He's gonna go here or here. He's gonna go there. I don't know. I'm hoping these watermelon grow, because we already got a couple of them that are growing, and I'm excited about that. Dude, the freaking sugarcane are like already regrowing like crazy. They must like it in that section there, which I'm not complaining about that. Okay, let's go ahead and get the tuff off of here. Put the rails back in here. I guess we'll put the seed and the stick in the in the boat. And then put some more tuff in here. Might as well grab... Actually, I was going to say might as well grab that, but I didn't bring my freaking whatchamadoodle with me, so there's no point... No point in me freaking trying to construct the nether portal if I don't have the tools to, light it up. All right, I'm going to put you there. We're going to put you there. And then wait for the sun to go down. Some of these crops are almost done. Like this guy, I'm not going to even boop yet. That guy I wouldn't either. And that guy. But some of these guys are done. Like, I think our wheat farm is pretty much done. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I just wish I could get a farmer over here. We can bring a freaking whatchamacallit. I don't know why I hit the E button there. Alright, let's get to building here. It's going to be a super happy, fun, and exciting time. We have 50 torches, which should be enough to light up the section over there. I'm somewhat tempted to keep this open, but I don't think I'm going to do that because that wouldn't make any sense. So let's just keep on playing with some tuff here. Hopefully this looks fine. If it doesn't, I'm going to be really sad, but I think we're going to make the second floor have all polished deep slate, and then maybe for the walls we'll do like deep slate bricks or something, and then just kind of go from there. I have a feeling this is not going to be enough though. It's definitely not going. Oops, this is definitely not going to be enough tuff. We're gonna have to find some more amethyst shards, or I guess go down into the deep slate area and find random tuff spots, because I need a lot of tuff to make my building nice. Oops. I also just realized that I still have 5 rails that I didn't even put in the boat chest. that's okay. I have no bloody worry about that. That's for darn sure. And I keep doing this, and I don't want to keep doing that because I'm wasting my durability. So I don't want to waste my durability because I just don't want to do that. God dang it. I really want to know what it looks like in the rooms. Hopefully it looks fine. Because if it doesn't, then I'm just going to feel like a silly goose for randomly building tough as the ceiling. But that's just going to be tough for me if it doesn't look good. Although I'm starting to kind of regret not making the walls like one thing higher to match the diorite that's over here. But then again, I could be overthinking things. Doop doop doo. Build in the ceiling / floor. 'Cause I can. Boom. Look at that. We've got like a decent amount filled here. And I am super happy that that's the case. I'm just going to do this. So I feel like this is easier than just going like one at a time. I feel like it goes by faster too. If I do this. We're going to crouch because we can. Crouching because we can. We're crouching because we can. Do 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 do. Alright, hopefully this doesn't again scroll me over. Hopefully it doesn't look terrible in all of those rooms. Why am I having a brain fart as to whether or not this is a room? It is a room. Why am I literally just self-doubting myself here? Saying that it's not a room. It's not a room, PS2 freak. What are you doing, man? It looks terrible. Blah, blah, blah. Self-doubt freak here. Oogala boogala boogala. I'm just... Okay. This is why we hold shift when we're up there. Ooh. Actually, I do kind of like it. It looks just fine. Like, I don't see the issue here. Except for, you know, the fact that, like, we should have maybe put another layer of something here. So that the windows aren't, you know, so high up. But, I don't know, I guess it doesn't necessarily matter. But it does look good. I think it looks alright. Post in the comments if you think it looks pretty good. God dang it. That's not where I was looking, game. I was looking up. Yeah, no, I think it looks just fine. I think it looks pretty decent. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna look good. It's gonna look good. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's gonna look good. Let's go ahead and, I guess... Do we want to fill in? Oh, you know what? I think... what was... I feel like I did this wrong. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know. I'm starting to kind of self-doubt myself again here. I don't know. Maybe I didn't do it wrong. Maybe I'll just, you know, have like a random staircase going this way or something. I don't know. Alright, let's keep trucking here. Keep on trucking. Boop-a-doop-doo, boop-a-doop-boop-a-doo. This is... Really? Really? Now there's a freaking polished tough block in that freaking room. I didn't want it to be there, but it's there now. And now I'm annoyed. Dang it. Dang it, Batman. This is where people are like, PS2 freak, you could totally get it yourself. You don't have to complain. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, maybe I want to complain. Maybe I just want to voice my concerns for no reason. Oh my... Freaking got scared there, because I'm like, why am I suddenly going down? I should not be going down. Should not be breaking my ankles for no reason. Okay. Let's go ahead and just do this. Boom. Man, this is like almost filled up here. I feel great about this. There's the block. Yeah, this is great, man. It's looking really good. So, like I was trying to say before, oh yeah, you just basically come in this way, and then you just kind of, you can go this way, or you can go this way. Is there a drown somewhere? Why do I hear bubbles? Or maybe that's a fish beneath me, I don't know. Or is there actually something beneath me that is bubbling and I just can't get to it? Like, feels like something's right here. I don't know. Either way, not going to worry about it because it's not worth it. What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. I want to go up. That's what I want to do. Boop doo doo boo doo boo doo boo doo doo boop. Look at this place. It is looking good. I'm super excited for the fact that it's looking good. Wowee. Shocky-ree. We are making progress on this thing. So yeah, what I was thinking about was if I could one of these days, one of these streams. God dang it, man. Again, this is why we freaking hold the shift key as we're going down this way, so that we're not going to slip off for no reason. Okay, so now this is where things get a little tricky because, I mean, I do want to do one block, so if we go here, yeah, here we go. Here I go again on my own. Random music because I can. Alright, it's getting dark outside. I'm gonna go to the bed. Oh man, I am super excited now. Victory. No, why did I freaking... God dang it. Ow. Alright. Crops are definitely done. You know what? That's what we're going to do today. Harvesting crops. That is what we're going to do. I am getting so many freaking carrots right now. I hope I have enough inventory space. Because I'm getting so many carrots. I don't even... I'm actually kind of surprised at how many carrots I'm getting right now. I don't know why. But I am. Alright. Lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms. Go ahead and plant these carrots now. Because if we don't plant them, then no, PS2 Freak, we are not allowed to eat the carrots. Stop trying to think that you can just eat these carrots. You know, the villagers have to freaking have a diet too of food. Can't just be you all the time eating freaking carrots. Dang it. Oops. There we go. Why do I keep... I was going to say, why do I keep wanting to eat these carrots? But it's because I took fall damage and now my hunger bar is going down. Alright, you know what? My bread is right here. We will eat freaking bread just to suffice. God dang it. Get some beetroots here. Yummy, yummy beetroots. There we go. Ton of beetroot seeds, which is good. Hopefully Farmer Joe can appreciate the fact that he's going to have a ton of seeds to play with. I say that and... squirrel it. These guys are taking forever to grow. I say that and all of my crops go in the freaking water that's there. Eventually they'll come back up, but I don't want to destroy my crops here. Okay, so we've got enough decent amount of seeds here. We got some wheat. Get a ton of seeds. Of course, one random thing of wheat is being a pingus and not freaking growing like it should be. Who wants to bet that this is going to cause me to run out of room in my inventory? Because I have so many seeds right now, probably. And boom, there we go. Oh, God. I really, I really wish they would get rid of that thing where you jump on your thing and it destroys the thing. So then you have to take a hoe and you have to freaking hoe it back again. I really hate that because now I don't have a hoe and I can't hoe that one random square. So there's just going to be a freaking bare patch right there until I can come back here with a freaking hoe. Which, Lord only knows when that's going to be. I'm glad they got rid of the, run on your thing and it gets rid of everything type thing. But just jumping on it really kind of irks me. I don't care if they're trying for realism. It's annoying. Alright, I have no room for any other crop. I'm gonna go ahead and freaking put all that jank in here. Alright, there we go. There's some more wheat, beetroots in there. And time to farm yet again. See? Just like that. You know what? Whatever. We'll come back here. We'll replant that jank. And we'll go from there. I'm just really annoyed at the fact that that jank happened. Really freaking annoyed. Whatever. It's fine. It's okay. We'll be okay. We will overcome. However that song goes. Was that a poisonous potato that I just saw? I think I just saw a poisonous potato. I don't like that. I don't know what you really do with a poisonous potato. But, don't like the fact that this place grew a poisonous potato. No bueno. No bueno at all. Yep. One poisonous potato. A waste of my freaking inventory space. Because we've got some of the sugar cane, but look at this. This whole entire thing of wheat that we now have to collect. And then the melons. Oh wait, there's nothing in here. Poop. Alright, fine. Fine. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do something known as PS2 Freak mines again, or not mines. PS2 Freak farms again. PSD Freak Farms for some lovely wheat. It's not like he's got the inventory space for that or anything. Which, let me give you a hint, he freaking doesn't, because look, there are freaking seeds and wheat just floating around here now. Gosh. Hashtag disappointment. But gosh, I am so peeved right now. But gosh. Yeah. I'm gonna lose this freaking wheat because I don't have any inventory space. Hopefully, by grabbing these random floating seeds, I will gain an inventory spot and not just constantly go back up to 64. Okay, is everything... Okay, I think everything is planted. Alright, I'm going to try and somehow figure out if I can get an inventory slot on this boat here. Okay, there's 15 wheat. You know what? Oh, geez, Rick. I think we're good. I really should build a composter. I really should. Alright, now I think we can collect all the wheat. There we go. Luckily, it's just wheat and not, you know, some other item or whatever. Actually, you know what? I don't think it matters if I have a poisonous potato, because I could just throw that away. Should probably do that. Throw the poisonous potato away. Are there any residual things that I need to know about? Like, do I need to swim? I probably do. Let me swim really quick. Let's see if we see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything floating around here. So I think we got all the things. So that's good. We're gonna drown, but that's okay. Ow. Ow. It's okay if we drown, it's fine. We'll swim back to the surface. Look at this. The sugarcane's freaking ready to go here. You know what? Squirrel that. We're going to grab the sugarcane. Hopefully none of it freaking falls over the freaking thing. Or falls in the water there like one of those things did. There we go. We have, oh my god, we have 60 sugarcane. We got 60 sugarcane from just booping all these things here. That's a lot of freaking paper. Ryan Trahan would be jealous. If only he watched my Minecraft. But he doesn't, because he doesn't know who I am. I don't know. I think it's going to be okay. We'll be fine. It's okay if Ryan Trahan doesn't know who I am. Maybe he will one day, but maybe he won't. I'm just having a dream that will just never happen. I am having a dream that will never happen. Bum 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 bum. I am having a dream that will never happen. Bum 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 bum. It's kind of like me meeting Mr. Beast. I don't think I'm ever going to meet Jimmy. Like, there's no way. I mean, I'm still surprised that Jay Stu met him twice. But I don't even... Like, how did Zealous... I mean, I know there was, like, some kind of a competition or something, and Zealous won. And so he got to be on whatever it was that he won. That, Mr. Beast put on. But still just, it confuses me, because it's like, oh, like, now Jay Stu is known by Mr. Beast. I don't know. And see, that's the other thing that I mentioned in my Jay Stu Studios video, where I was like, how is it that a YouTube channel such as Jay Stu, who has met Mr. Beast, how is it that they never got extremely popular? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. But I'm not gonna comment any more on it because I feel like what I've said is pretty much what I wanted to say. And yeah. I have been noticing though that recently, like, I can see where the style is different between like Justin's channel and Andrew's channel. Like, I can see where the style is different and where like some of the Studios videos got their whatever. I can see it. I mean, it's pretty clear. It is pretty clear to me how one Studio video looks like compared to the other one, and whose ideas were what. Just putting that out there. God dang it, I wasn't even looking at the freaking thing. I mean, see, that's the other thing too. Like, you would think that like my channel would be blowing up right now because of mentioning JStew or, you know, commenting on their videos or whatever. But that's not how things happen, I guess. Not in the YouTube world. Which, I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know. I digress. I'm still sad that JStew's not a thing anymore. And the more that I think about it too, like, I know Andrew misses Justin, and I think Andrew really didn't want JStew to end. And yeah, I don't know. I keep getting that vibe of like Andrew really just wanted to keep going, and Justin was like, nah, man, I don't want to do it anymore. You know, I want to grow. I want to do something that makes me uncomfortable and yada, yada, yada. Which, again, I get that. And I, you know, support anybody who goes out there and like, you know, does something that they're uncomfortable with. Like, I think it's totally freaking awesome if you can do that. I mean, I'm kind of an extrovert, but I feel like like when I was younger, I was definitely an introvert, and then doing YouTube has kind of made me become more of an extrovert. But I feel like ever since 2020, I've kind of become more of an introvert again and less of an extrovert, because things just haven't been the same since 2020. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much all of the tough. And I think I have some more tough in the boat, but I'm not 100% sure. Which we covered a lot of ground here, I feel, with the tough. I mean, we're practically maybe 40% done with everything. I mean, look at this. Like, you got a room here. This room hasn't been done, but you go over here. This little closet area is done. I mean, I've already shown pretty much what's going on over here, but I mean, it's crazy how all this jank is like practically almost done. Oh, wait a minute. That's where all that sugar cane went to, and that wheat. I don't know why I'm surprised by that, because I do remember putting all that stuff in there, but like, what the pingus? Anywho. No, I think we're doing pretty well here. I think we're going to have a nice interior there. I love how people were thinking like, oh, this looks like a compound. This looks like a jail. Like, what are you doing? These poor villagers are going to be in jail, yada, yada, yada. Like, It's not like that, folks. It's not like that at all. Oh, we have polished andesite. Dang it, man. All right. Well, I guess we probably should go back to the base and figure something out. Although, actually, yeah, let's go back to the base because I want to get some deep slate. I want to start making the walls. God, I love me some sparkling cider things. It's so delicious. As you can see on the time there, it is 11:24 at night. Snow is, I think, still coming down where I live. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow because everything's going to change over to ice. And I don't like ice. I don't like ice when the snow melts. I don't like ice in general. The only place that I like to see ice is in my drink and ice cream. Which, come to think of it, Roomba Squirrel did buy some chocolate ice cream. And I had some of that, come to think of it, last night with some dark chocolate Oreos and some Hershey syrup. And that was darn good, but I really want to blend those things together in my NutriBullet that I have and make some kind of a creamy milkshake kind of thing. I think that would be super dope. Okay, I'm going to put... Seeds need to go in the composter. Is there anything else? No. Everything else needs to go in the farming chest. I love how, like, if you look at the map, it kind of looks like all the critters are turning into, like, pillagers. I don't know why. Yeah, everything over here needs to be farmed, and I have no room to farm any of this stuff. Which, you know what? It's okay, because eventually we are going to be moving out of here, and all of my critters are going to be moving with me too. And, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be just fine. Actually, I want to go in here, because why not? My horse is still there. These guys are still chilling. Everybody's vibing. Everybody's being the critter that they are meant to be. This allay is still sticking out of the roof for no reason, or the ceiling, or the floor. I have 3 things of bone meal, which is just fine. I gotta figure out if... Nope, okay. Alright, there's some stone there, but we're not here for stone. We are here for deep slate. And to put back all of this jank in here. Because why the pingus not? Got some more lovely bone meal. I will put this rail back here for now. I don't know why I don't remember making a redstone torch, but I just realized that I have a redstone torch. And I am kind of confused as to why I have a redstone torch. I don't think we need these stone. Well, I mean, at least for now. I know eventually we're going to need them. However, I would like to have, here we go, cobble deep slate. Because what I want to do is I want to make some polished deep slate, and that is going to be the walls for the outside of the second floor. And the inside of the second floor is going to have different walls. That is for darn sure. But for now, we're just going to do that. And I may grab some more here, just in case. Actually, I'm probably just going to fill up most of my inventory with that and just kind of go from there. Because I don't know how the walls are going to be or how many things I'm going to have for the walls, and we'll know that once we get there. So maybe I'll just do one more, and then we'll go back. But it is starting to get dark, so I shall go to my bed. I shall sleep yet again and make day 373, day 374 in Minecraft. Because that is how many days we've been in Minecraft. Have these not... What the pingus, dude? Why did I not make those polished deep slate? Alright, back to the second base we go. Still constructing that base, of course. Like I said earlier, we will leave the farming on the first base alone for now. Because I really want to... Actually, you know what? Building the base first is actually kind of a good idea. And using all the materials and stuff that I have is actually a good idea. Because that way, I don't have to worry about... destroying all of my crates, all of my chests, and having all the items just plop everywhere, and then I don't have a full inventory anymore, or I do have a full inventory, and all that stuff can't go into my inventory because I don't have any room. So yeah, I think it's good that we're building the base first and kind of getting everything kind of set up and, maneuvered around and all that sort of stuff first, before we move all of our stuff and move all the stuff to the new base. And I'm going to have another cookie, and I think I may stop with the cookies for tonight. Oh, I forgot to put these. Oh well. I completely forgot to put those in the thing. I also just realized too, I don't have a plan to outline the edges and stuff. Although, come to think of it, but that's on the boat. I was gonna say I could probably outline the corners and stuff with like diorite. I think that would probably work, but we'll see. Yeah, let's get the building here. Now, unlike the first floor, the second floor is going to make me freaking fall off. Which is just fine, because now I get to admire how it's going to look like. And you know what? I think the second floor doesn't need to have a thing in the corners. I think the first floor is nice. It's, accented and stuff. But I don't think it needs to have anything in the corners. And so as a result, I'm not going to worry about it. So there you go. We're just going to keep on doing this here. And hopefully we don't, randomly fall off the edge again. Although it's not the end of the world if we do. So there we go. And then we're just going to do things like this, because why not? And I'm not going to do anything with this side of the base in terms of, constructing the roof just yet, because again, this side of the base, we need to put that roof on But I don't have... I'm like, why can't I put the freaking deep slate down? Because my inventory selector's not on there. Duh, PS2 freak. But yeah. I'm not sure if I'm going to make windows on this floor either. I might. It probably would look better if I did. Then I have no idea what I'm going to do for the roof. That may be where we put the... Actually, I was going to say that's where we put the aquarium, but that wouldn't make any sense. That would be just bloody well stupid, PS2 freak. Why the bloody hell would you do that, mate? Those poor little fishes and the axolotls. They're going to get shocked from random lightning just shocking them. Alright, look at that. We got the whole freaking thing done there. I think we do a 4. 3, 4. Is that right? Or should we do like one more? Because we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we should do one more. Yeah, let's do one more. And then we just kind of go around the outline here. Oh, geez. This is probably going to take way too long. How did we do this before? Ouch. Ouch. Oh, we just did it like this. I am a silly goose. Yeah, I think this is good. And then we just keep on doing this. Bippity-boppity-boo. Hopefully I don't fall off, because that would suck. It would suck if I fell off. It would be very bad. Would be very bad indeed. Okay, that is connected there. So now I guess we can go over this way. And we'll do it over here. Gosh, I'm starting to think about when we first did the first floor. How things looked. Times were different back then. Literally a year ago. Everything was so different. I mean, technically it was, because I was just starting to write my book. Or actually, I was starting to interview people from my church and trying to put together an exhibit for the 100th anniversary of my church. Literally a year ago. That's when everything was starting. Which is crazy to think about that it's already been a year, but I guess it does kind of feel like it has been a year. It's been kind of a long year, and I'm kind of hoping that 2026 is an even longer one. And by that I mean, I hope that 2026 is a much better year than 2025, and it isn't as stressful as 2025 was. Because that was the problem with 2025, was it was just so stressful trying to interview people, get all their interviews set up, and trying to figure out when I was editing everything, trying to figure out like how to edit everything and all that sort of stuff, what should be included in the what am I trying to say? What should be included in the exhibit, what shouldn't be included in the exhibit, how long the movie for the exhibit should be, etc., etc. It was just annoying and very strenuous, but at the same time, it was worth it, and I was super happy doing it. And I hope that people in the future can look to what I have done, and they themselves can get inspired to make an exhibit or a book or something like that. And I hope that I get to be interviewed in that book too, because, I mean, I was the one who put together the whole history, or at least took what was already put together and added more to it. And I may actually add more to the book that I've written anyway, because, you know, more people coming into the church and all that sort of stuff. All right. So we pretty much have an outline here. And I'm thinking... well, I gotta look at what the windows are down here, because I don't want to just start making the windows. Oh no, I'm assuming the worst when I really shouldn't be assuming the worst. But that just happens to be how PS2 Freak is. He assumes the worst when he really shouldn't be assuming the worst, because that's just bad mojo. Except for right here, because the windows do kind of stop, but I guess window. Oh, yeah. We'll have to figure something out for the middle there. But it is getting late. I'm actually kind of liking this, though. I'm liking the way the compound is looking. Yeah, no, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty spiffy. Second floor looks a little bit shorter than the first, but that is okay. It is fine. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. Except for I missed the thing at the top there, but I'm not sure how to get up there except for the waste, more blocks and durability of things. Got a little bit of hunger going on there. A little bit of a hungry freak 11223. And I think we'll go ahead and start with the windows until we get to, let's see. Oh, where is the door? The door is right here. Okay, so we want to match that essentially. So door, and then we put something like that here. Okay. All right. Okay. That's good. Doopy-doopy-doop. Now, I'm going to go to this corner over here. I'm going to start doing the windows, even though I probably shouldn't. Because the only way that I can, succeed in getting to the ground is by literally yeeting myself off of here. But that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I have no issue just breaking my ankles for no apparent reason. It's totally fine. Alright, let's keep on trucking. Getting these like that. Bam, bam, bam. At some point, ladies and gentlemen, I may excuse myself here because I am getting thirsty again and I would like to get a drink. And the drink, of course, is going to be some more of that sparkling champagne. Although it's not, alcoholic or anything like that. So, yeah, see, I've caught myself between a rock and a hard place here. And I'm just going to have to yeet myself down and take half a heart damage. But look at that, folks. It's looking pretty good here. And then, of course, we matched the door there, which is totally fine. But it looks really good. I'm excited. I am definitely excited with that. I am genuinely happy. So, yeah. Oh, look at that. It looks really neat from this side here. Oh, it's raining. Why has it got to be raining? What the heck, game? Game's like, how dare you, PS2 Freak? How dare you do what you're doing right now? Building things. Should be going into the mines, because you yearn for the mines. Anywho. PS2 Freak yearns for the mines. Lightning. See, I don't have to worry about lightning rods because none of these things, with the exception of the wood that's over there, is wood. Unlike my original house, because my original house was made out of wood. Also, why does the screen look lighter? Because it was darker over there. And all of a sudden it's lighter over here. Weird. Alright, well, I guess we gotta yeet ourselves again. Nope, I didn't succeed at that. God dang it. Now, as a result, I have 2 hearts that are down, and I'm going to have to eat more food. Which, again, is fine. Where the heck am I going? Dude, what the heck, man? I'm like, my brain is like all of a sudden confused as heck as to where things are. Even though I literally know where everything is because I built this whole place. I mean, you would think that I would know where everything is. Because again, I did build this place, and I am still building this place. But yeah, no, everything's looking actually pretty good. I'm liking it. But see, now, I'm kind of debating on whether or not I want some of the walls on the inside to be diorite, or if I want them to be, like, bricked up deep slate. I don't know. I don't know what I want. Post in the comments below if you think I should be doing something else. Alright, so this is going to be a little tricky here because I got to figure out where the windows are, but I think, yeah, I think I'm good. So, though technically I probably should be doing that side instead of this side, but it's whatever. 'Tis whatever. Does not matter to me which side I am doing. As long as I can get things done, then we shall be grand. Grand freak. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. Oh, you've got to be joking me. God dang it, man. Again, this is why we do the shift key. This is why we hold shift when we're trying to freaking do things on the edge, like Lady Gaga. I'm on the edge of glory. Meow, 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 meow. Why am I going that way? Why do I keep going the wrong direction? Oh man, things are looking actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. Although I'm not liking the fact that I probably won't be able to make that jump. And I know some parkour people will probably be like, oh yeah, PS2 Freak, you could totally make that. But I myself am not a parkour person, so I am going to declare it so that I cannot make that. Now we're going to have to look... Actually, you know what? I'm going to have to do this from this side here. And then I guess we can go that direction. Okay, so here... Because I'm trying to figure out where the entrance is. The entrance is there. So we want that block there. Okay. Alright, cool. So that's where that is going to be. And then... Oh, I guess we... Because we don't have a... Okay, so we just got to do that. And then that. Bam, 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 bam. Another thing of deep slate. And there we go. And now my hand itches for some reason. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not going to be able to make that. I think I just squirreled myself, didn't I? Till we can get to ceiling. Ah, bloody Pengus, PS2 Freak. Bloody Pengus. Don't know what the bloody Pengus you're thinking. But that's the thing, we can't necessarily do the other side either, because we don't have that other side filled in. So again, I can't do anything. I can't do anything. Just can't do it. I can't build there. More work? Alright, off I go then. Work, work. Anywho. And bam. Look at that, folks. We've got most of the second wall done. I am so excited right now. This is looking pretty doggone good. I am just super happy. Super happy indeed. Alright, and we've got plenty of polished deep slate as well. Which I think, because it's almost getting nighttime again, I think what we may do... gosh, honestly, folks, I think what we may do is just go back to the first base, and I mean, we have enough polished deep slate, so that's not going to be a problem. What will be a problem is, okay, good, these watermelons are growing the way that I thought they would, with the exception of that one right there. But luckily, these guys are facing that way. Okay, so these guys are going to face that way. These guys are facing that way. These guys are over here. I would assume once this guy gets put in, he's going to face there. So he's going to be the only watermelon to face that way. These guys have grown. I don't know what this guy's going to do. He's got two choices, basically. Yeah, so something like this is going to happen over there. Or something like that is basically what I wanted to happen over there, but of course, you know, it's not, because I freaking decided to stomp on the freaking ground for no reason. God dang it. Yeah, this is looking really great. I'm liking this. I'm liking how this is looking. Why does it look like... Oh, that's a sheep. Okay. The south symbol is just on his face for whatever reason. It has stopped raining. I am glad for that. The melons are ready to be picked, but I'm not going to pick them. So we have enough melons as it is. I'm going to put these in my inventory, and hopefully these all fit in here, which they don't, which is a darn shame. Actually, you know what? Grab all this, and then grab that, and there we go. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go back. We're gonna put these seeds in the composter, and I think what we're gonna do is once we do that, maybe we'll explore the island over here, or the stuff that's over there. Let's see what we can find. I'll probably make some more torches and prepare myself for exploring. And if we can find another village, that would be actually kind of funny. At that point, I would just make like leads or like another boat and just like boat myself over to the second base. I don't know. Or I can make another base myself, since I do have the materials in the boat chest here. But I don't think I'm going to do that because I don't have any wool. And I don't have any planks with me. And so I can't make another bed. In fact, come to think of it, I think I may just farm my map over here, or my first home, and just kind of go from there too. It's been a while since we've been that direction. I know at some point I'd like to go back to where the wolf was that was over that way, that we sadly abandoned because we lost our waypoints to go over there, which again just disheartens me, but what can you do? All right, I'm going to move some of this stuff over here. I think we have enough room to potentially get these melons, as well as get all the other things. So I'm going to grab these melons. I'm then going to grab these beetroots. And I'm going to plant them. And then we'll grab these beetroots. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, and again, at some point we need to fill the bottom of the water. Because, again, I don't want to lose stuff, and I don't want to trample on my farm. And I don't want bad guys swimming up from the bottom there, aka drowned, trying to get my stuff. Right, I don't think anything went under there. So the one problem with the sugarcane is that right next to the water is that you think that things are not going to be in the water, but then they somehow end up in the water, and then you just get irked because everything is now slowly but surely floating up to the surface of the water, and it's like, okay, stop it, would you please? Stop being a pingish, would you please? Oops. Didn't mean to get rid of that corner just yet. Alright, getting rid of all these guys here, all this wheat. I'm going to have so many seeds to compost, it's not even going to be funny. Put that guy there, just in case that thing decides to turn back to dirt. Which would really annoy me if it did. Why did it sound like there was a spider? Or did one of the allays just make a spider noise? I know there is a critter that does make a noise, or mocks. Like it mocks a mob. If it's, you know, interactive with the mob or whatever. I think that's the allay. Or no, that's the parrot. The parrot does that. So the parrot will make a noise, I think. Like it'll make a zombie. I think it'll make a creeper. Or a spider, I should say. Creepers don't really make any noise except for when they're about to blow up. Yeah. I think it's the parrot that was making that spider noise that I thought was randomly emanating from the backs of my brain. And now before I do any of that stuff, compost time! I just love the fact that I can like click like crazy on my mouse. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anywho. Let's see more. Gee, how many freaking seeds did I collect in my farming? Like, good lord. I thought I had way less than this. Oh, gosh, my nose itches. Alright. 3 more stacks of... God. We're going to have so many freaking bone meal. It's not even going to be funny. Like, I am just right-clicking like crazy right now. And then we got 2 of these freaking beetroot seeds. I'm sorry, this is so loud. And of course my mouse is right next to the cookies. So like you're gonna hear that plastic noise. There's another thing of seeds. No, I don't want to put those in there. Mouse? What are you doing? That's not what I want in there. Can I put bone meal in there? Actually, I cannot. Okay. Well, that would make sense if I couldn't do that. So much bone meal. Whoops. Okay. So much bone meal. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. I think we got 23 bone meal from that. That is just insane. Oh, gosh. All right. Lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms. Get rid of these potatoes here. Chop them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Cannot believe... Oh, poisonous potato. I think we can put the poisonous potatoes in the compost, can't we? I mean, I guess if we can put the wheat in there, we can certainly put the poisonous potatoes in the compost. Boop, 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 blop, blop, blop. Plop into the ground. Plop, plop, plop. Into the ground. Plop into the ground. Bingus. Alright, there we go. Do we have any space for the carrots? Yes, of course we do. I don't know why I'm like super duper happy about having a ton of carrots all of a sudden now. I mean, I guess we could attract more pigs with them or something and put them on a strider, I think, but oop, somehow I ran there. Didn't want to I didn't want to run. Did not mean to run. There we go. There we go. Putting these carrots in the ground. There we go. There we go. That's what I want to do. Singing about it, 'cause I can. Bam. There we go. Wow, I have a completely full inventory. This is lovely. All right, so as to not attract all of the pigs and everything else to me, even though I don't mind if I attract them to me, because I need to utilize them for future things. Why can I not? Oh, because I have full... Okay, never mind. I was like, why can I not move my rails into my inventory slots here? It's oops. It's because I'm a silly goose. Silly goose is PS2 freak. Look at this. We have like so much stuff now. It's not even funny. Alright, now we can put this in here. May as well move. Where do I want to put this stuff? Actually, I'm going to take these too. And I think we will move them into here. Because there should be enough room for all of that jank. Put the stick in there. Oh, the freaking melons. Forgot that I had melons in my inventory. Poisonous potato can go, I think, in here. There we go. Doop doop doop. It is getting nighttime. However, I am trying to think here. Let's see, where are... Here we go. Blackstone, cobbled deep slate. I guess I could make some more whatchamacallit out of this stuff here. Cobbled deep slate. Smooth basalt. That's not really what we want. Can Oh, I was going to say, can Blackstone be made into whatchamacallit? And they can, apparently. Deep slate, polished deep slate. That's what I want. Let's see. Where is the... here we go. Couple deep slate. Let's get that going in there. I think that should do it. Question mark. I don't think I can make... Can I make anything out of this basalt? I cannot. Okay. So you can go back in there. I'm going to make some more of this stuff here. And if we need to, like once we get finished, I could totally Until he makes some more of that whatchamacallit. That's polished deep slate. Cobbled deep slate. Cobbled deep slate. Cobbled deep slate. Cobbled deep slate. And we're just left with 2 regular deep slates, so we'll put that guy in here. And again, I think that should be enough. Now, I am kind of thinking about making a cobblestone wall to go around the path. But I don't know. I don't know if I should do that. All right, it's getting late. I'm going to go to sleep here. And boom. Get some sleep going on. And lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms go back to base number 2. I was going to say, didn't I didn't forget. No, that's quick. And that's quick too. Good Lord. Freaking beetroot is so quick to grow. Could you imagine having like a whole farm of beetroot? I mean, that would just be crazy. That would be crazy, man. Would be super crazy. It is now the 25th of January in 2026. Been streaming for about 2 hours and 21 minutes. Pretty cool. It is now day 377 in Minecraft. Minecraft days. Kind of looking outside my window. Don't really see much of anything out there. If I can look behind me here, because I have another window. Yeah, I don't see anything. So I don't know if anything's going on or what. Not sure how many inches of snow we have right now, but I think it's supposed to snow pretty much until the morning. And then once that happens, supposedly it's supposed to go back into sleet and freezing rain, which, again, I don't want that to happen. Oh gosh, some of the websites are showing some things here. Yeah, we are currently having some snow right now, according to the radar that I'm looking at. So that's pretty cool. I was thinking about putting this particular radar on like the corner of the screen, kind of where like the closed captioning is, but I kind of decided against it because I don't really want, my actual location shown, and the radar shows that. So yeah, I don't want that. I don't want people to know where I actually live. I don't want you all to know where I actually reside. That would just be bloody well stupid. Alright. I'm not going to go that way. Lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms, I guess keep going this way. And I know... Actually, wait. I don't think we can get over there. What am I talking about? Did I just swim over here for no reason? Like, seriously, did I just randomly decide to swim over here and just say, oh yeah, we're going to keep going with the thing, and then I actually can't keep going with the thing because I don't have stuff? Alright, well, you know what? That's totally fine because since I'm here, I'm going to go exploring. And I know this is probably a silly thing to do, but I feel like I should do it. And I feel like I should do it because I'm here. And why not? Now, that being said, I probably should have brought like a shovel or something, but I don't have any sticks with me to make Or not a shovel. I should bring, what's it called? An axe. So I can chop down trees. But again, I don't really plan on staying for too long here. I do, however, plan on lighting up areas where I have been. Because I don't want to get lost. Look at all these sheep around here. Could totally get like a sheep farm going back at the base. I think that'd be really cool. I was going to say, that is a hole that looked like it was extremely more deep. Ooh, I think we're in the swamp. Dude, what is this over here? Could this potentially be like our future mine or something? I feel like it should be. I feel like that could be our future mine. Look at all the pigs, the cows, and the chickens. We could totally attract all sorts of critters once we get a thing going. I truly believe we can totally attract so many critters and animals once we get to that point. And I'm super excited for it because I want it to happen. So, Pingus. Ooh, is that a stick over there that I see? I think that is a stick. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. We're in the swamps. We're in the swamp. Random swamps over here. Ooh, and there's a bee over there. That means I've got 2 bees if I really want them. And there's a creeper, but again, not worried about him. Not worried about the creeper. Look at all the bloody sheep over here. So much bloody sheep. Oh, it looks like a snowy biome. Ah! This could potentially be our future cave over here. And we are approaching yet again another snowy biome, which is interesting to me. Very interesting indeed. Huh. So we got rabbits over here, which we could potentially grab. Ooh, we got some pumpkins over here. A lot of pumpkins. Wow. Alright. I guess I'll grab those. There's a polar bear straight ahead. Good lord, look at all these pumpkins. So many pumpkins. I'm gonna grab me some pumpkins. That's what I'm gonna do. There are so many pumpkins. Ooh, I see a witch. She's over that way. I'm not gonna do anything about that witch unless she comes over here. And then if she does, I think she despawned. But seriously though, if she did, I would have like punched her a bunch and then gotten her to give me some special potions. Especially like one of those potions to turn zombie villagers back into villagers. I really honestly hope that I can do that. Ooh, look at the cavern down there. Yo, that's crazy. Look at this, man. Insanity. Oh my gosh, this cave. This is a crazy cave over here. Look at this. Look at this crazy cave. Whoa. It's got like pillars and stuff. It's so crazy. What if this cave was actually where our cave connected? I don't think it is, because we're going in like a completely different direction, but I think that's a pretty cool cave. Maybe one day we can explore it or something. One day we could totally explore it. Alright, so I'm thinking since I have all these pumpkins here, once I get all these pumpkins, we can go back to the base and we can sleep at that whatchamadoodle that we have, the bed. And once we do that, plant some pumpkin seeds and then go from there. Ooh, random random frozen ground down there. That is interesting. I know it's getting dark, but curiosity is making me want to go in that direction. Although it doesn't... Ooh. Some weird stuff going on in that direction. But I think those are trees. So I think what I may do... is actually, I'm probably just going to go back to the house. Because again, I do want to make more torches. And if we're going to be exploring more, I don't want to, you know, run out of torches. And then I can't explore this place anymore. Also, why does it look like there's a path? Like right here. I mean, I guess because there's this thing down here, but it doesn't really go anywhere. Sheep. Look at all these sheep. They are so very sheepy. Oh, I see what's going on here. There is a path that is down here, and it leads just to random stone, which is quite grand. And now I guess I will go to where the stick is. Where is the stick? Where is the stick? Stick is somewhere over here. Maybe it's on top of these trees. It could be. Although I don't see the stick. Ah! It is right here. And there were 2 sticks. As a result, I will just randomly... Oh my god, if I hit that freaking lily pad, that would have been silly of me. Alright, I will just kind of light up this area just because I can. Also, I see another witch among the many, many mobs that are over there. Good lord. Okay, I know there's a creeper. Ah, there's a ton of creepers over there. Okay. Alright, well, we're kind of going out to sea here, which is just fine. Although it kind of sucks that I don't have my boat. Oh well, we're gonna swim. Swimmy, swimmy, swimmy. Look at all those mobs. So many mobs are over there. Gonna swim to avoid all of those mobs. Look at all this kelp that is here, or seaweed. Man, our base looks super interesting. It's just this big, ginormous, like, compound thing in the middle of nothing. I almost feel like it's as big as a woodland mansion, but I could be wrong about that. I don't think it's that big. Boo boo doo doo. Swimmy, swimmy, swim. Alright, let's get some shut-eye here. And then try and figure out where we want to plant the pumpkin seeds. I know at the previous base... Ah, here we go. So this guy decided to go over here. Interesting. Well, we've got some melons growing, which is grand. We've got some more sugarcane growing, which is awesome. I almost want to put the pumpkins over here. Because why the heck not? But I don't have my hoe with me, so not going to worry about that. Instead, what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put my pumpkins in the chest that I made over in this compound here. And maybe I should bring my bed with me if we're going to go exploring. But then again, I also want to have torches with me. So I don't know. Alright, those are going to go in there. I could make an axe, but I don't really see the need for that. You know what? Maybe I'll just bring my bed. I'll just bring my bed, and then we can go exploring. Explore some more this lovely land of Pingus. Go into a frozen area. Kind of like what is outside currently. IRL. And see what we see. Quite frankly, I don't think we're going to see a whole lot. Except for it's going to be like pretty much the same type of stuff. Maybe that's what we continue to do in the next stream is go crazy and exploring. See what we can see. 'Cause Lord only knows what we're going to find out here in the kind of swampy land / polar regions, because apparently we're kind of far north for some reason. Or it's just randomly cold. I have no idea. Again, at some point I would like to get a frog. Ooh. What in the world's going on over here? This is like a cliff over here. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. See some swamp cows. Swamp cows. Whoa. Yeah, let's just keep heading south, because I'm kind of curious as to what in the world's going on over there. Are those floating islands? Just random things that are floating? Wow, there's a random cavern down there. Yo! Look at this random cavern over here. The frog just gleefully hopping everywhere. Or toad, or whatever you want to call them. Oh, we got some clay aching there. You know, if I brought along like a shovel and stuff, I probably would be digging up some things. And by some things, I mean, like, I probably would be digging up dirt, primarily, so that I can, you know, fill in my area. Man, what is over here? Oh, that's Clay Aiken. I also kind of feel like I should have brought, like, a map so that I could fill in, like, all this area here. So let's see. I feel like the village... Whoa, wait a minute. What is that? Do you see that on the map? What is that? What? It's another village. Are you freaking kidding me? There's another village here. Dude, that is super crazy. And the freaking structures here are just like... Oh, wait. There's another thing there. Have I been here before? I feel like I've been here before. Because that looks like a portal that's actually working. Oh my gosh, dude. What the heck? Dude, this is crazy. I'm going to have more. We're 600. Oh my god. Okay. Village. Oops. Village 2. We're going to call this Village 2. Dude, how far away are we from 696? What? This is like the middle. Oh my god. We found a middle village between the other village and this and house number 2. Wow, random leather pants. You know what? We can't just... Nope, it's going in the furnace. I don't care. I'm taking this chest too. I'm taking this chest. Are those llamas? Do they have freaking llamas? What is this village, dude? Why have I not noticed this village? Okay, ice pack. House number 2, which I'm assuming is Dude Man's house here. Bro, you need to... Flint and steel! Oh! Oh my god! It's almost as if the game knew. Oh! I shouldn't be excited about freaking... whatchamacallit. Flint and steel. But I am, and the reason why I'm super excited about it is because I was meaning to, you know, they have llamas. Are you kidding me, dude? Yeah, I know you don't want the hat. I don't want this hat either. Bro, what the pengus? We're smoking that hat. We're going to have that hat very smoky here. Is there really... Actually, you know what? We don't have a smoker, do we? Okay, I'm going to keep that there because I don't want any of these villagers to go nincompoops on me. Okay, that's a furnace. Close that door. Hello, llama. Can I ride you, llama? No, you don't like me? Okay. I mean, I'll try again, but I feel like I'm kind of wasting time by riding a llama. I don't even have freaking carpet to technically take it with me. Dude, what the heck, man? What is that down there? Is that Farmer Joe's house? Bruh. Okay, well. This is insane, dude. This is literally insane. It is starting to get kind of dark out. Is everybody talking about stuff? Oh, yeah, everybody's having like a little meeting going on. How's it going, everybody? Yeah. You guys were hiding from me. It's okay, though. You're gonna be in my compound before y'all know it. Nothing's in the furnace. Let's see, here's another house. Don't mind me, just, you know... Wait, we've already been in here. I don't want to go in there. It's getting dark, y'all. Y'all better go to sleep. Otherwise it's gonna freaking... Ooh, I know what goes on in here. If only I had freaking raw fish, so I could capture these cats. I think that's it. Yeah, that looks like... Oh, wait. Oh, my God. That is a steep drop down. Good Lord. Have we been in this person's house? Can they even get to their house is another question. Actually, wait. Ooh, there's bread in here. Okay, you know what? This is where I'm sleeping. This is where I'm sleeping. This is my house right now. I'm sleeping in here. Boom. We're going to take this bread. We're going to take this chest. And hot diggity dog, we are going... There's a blast furnace. Do we have a blast furnace? I don't even know if we do, but I'm not gonna worry about that. I am, however, going to help these poor villagers in getting to their house, because it seems like some of these villagers don't know how to get to here, which is kind of a darn shame. Alright, well, y'all have fun. I will be back. And, yeah. I am super happy that I found this. Oh my gosh, dude. Random snow pile here. This is crazy. This is a really weird village. Really weird spawn, I feel. Oh no. I'm freaking being dumb right now. I'm just randomly falling. The first fall was because I had to sneeze and I couldn't control myself, and then the second fall was just me being stupid. So we'll just leave it at that and just, go from there. There are freaking llamas here. Man. Like, what in the world? What is that over there? I'm going to that. Oh, wait. We gotta go over here. Okay, this portal is actually... I don't know if I made this. Oh, I definitely did not make this. This looks weird. We're going in. We're going in this portal. I don't know what we're going to expect. Oh, shoot. Okay, Loretta's all over the place. I don't think there's really anything here. Yeah, this is like literally Loretta's everywhere, and I feel like I see some interesting things in this area, but I don't know, because the problem is I don't have... Oh, there's an Enderman over there. I don't have like my spawns and stuff. This is quite interesting. Alright, I'm going to put a marker here. I don't think this is going to, work or whatever. We're going to call this other nether entrance. We're going to put that like that. We're going to go back into the overworld. And maybe we'll put a marker here, because why not? I did not make this nether portal. Nether porta. We'll just call it that. I did not make this nether. Yeah. That's what we'll do. We'll call it that. And then we will head... I think we're heading south. There was like a strange structure somewhere that I thought I saw. That is so weird. Is there anything up there? Or did we already check that out? I think we already checked that out. That's so weird. That is so confusing to me. Alright, let's keep going south. Or like whatever direction the weird structure was. I see chicken eggs. I would love to build, because Ryan Trahan's kind of inspired me to make a chicken spawner thing, or chicken whatever you call it. And I feel like we could totally... I mean, I wouldn't say we could totally do what Ryan Trahan's doing and like put like a ton of chickens everywhere, but I feel like it would be possible. that we could do something similar. I'm just going to keep going south until I don't feel like going south anymore. And see if I can find, like, old spawns or something. There are a lot of bees around here. God, I really wish I would have brought a freaking axe, because I could totally cut down a lot of these trees. Yeah, look at this. Baby chicken. The mama chicken. Look at all these other chickens here. So many chickens. Skeletor is somewhere down there. Now we're in this biome, which I think is typically where, not the woodland mansion, but like, you know, ooh, there's a fox. I saw a fox on the map. Do we feel like we've been here before? Because, again, there's a part of me that feels like we have been here before. There's a wolf on the map. I don't have any freaking bones. Gosh darn it. Do you think this is like the lost wolf? Or maybe, I don't think it is, come to think of it. I don't think it's our lost wolf that we lost. I don't believe it is. But if it is, that would just be pretty hilarious, not gonna lie. Hey, there's the wolfie. There are the two wolfies. Hi, wolfies. How's it going, wolves? There's a huge cavern right here. My goodness. That is freaking huge. Alright, there's a fox. A couple of wolves over there. I'm going to check out the sandy area. And we're going to see what is in the sandy area, because I'm curious about that. There could be a like a temple or something. That's what I kind of want to see. I want to see a temple. I want to see what we saw in, what was it, Season 4 of Let's Play Together Minecraft. Dude, I really should have brought a shovel. There's another cave in here. Another pillar. Sheesh. Sheesh, bruh. Ooh, we got one of those over there. Oh, wait a minute. What is over here? Maybe I'll get my wish. I don't think I will. Yeah, this is just a random structure here. I love how when you do footprints, it just has like sandy sounds. I think that's really funny. I don't know why, but I think it's funny. Oh, there's a turtle here. Hello, turtle. What you doing here, turtle? Bop. Wish I could take you home with me, but I've got plenty of turtles at home. Oh, there are some bushes over here. Those little berry bushes that we have, like, a ton of. Oh, man. That looks like some crazy areas over there. I'm going to swim to them. I seriously think, as I run into freaking fish... Oh, and there's some caves down here, too. Bro. Oh. Is that? No, that's... Okay, never mind. I thought that was like... whatchamacallit. I like how there are a ton of bats over here. This be Hellish Monkey's favorite area with all the bats. Hello. Wait. Those aren't bats. They're wolves! Oh my god. Hello, wolves. I need to collect you at some point. See, I would put a thing here. A waypoint, but I don't know if I really want to. Maybe I should. Should put a waypoint here. I see another fox on the map. There's a... Oh my gosh. It's a big cavern there. Is there anything? Oh, there's another type of wolf there. And I see... Is that a village? Is that another village in that direction? Hang on. I gotta see if that's another village. Because if it is... Oh my goodness. I think it is, because I see a cat. That's gotta be another village. Bro, what the heck, dude? Finding all these villages. Where was this when I needed it? Actually, I may put my bed here because it's getting dark now. And I don't want to risk going out there with all the... Yeah! Okay, there's a drowned coming. I don't hear him, but I see him on the map. Is it nighttime now? Oh, thank goodness. All right. So we're going to get some sleep. Get rid of that. And then we're going to try our best here to try and get to this village. Because this magical village of... Yeah, there are a ton of villagers that just suddenly appeared on the map. Oh my gosh. What the Pengus, dude. I have no idea how we're going to get to this village. I don't think there's any way that we can save these villagers or bring them to our compound. Because I think we're just extremely far away. But I feel like there's a part of me that almost feels like we can get them. So let us tomatoes mushrooms see what we can do. Look at all of those villagers, dude. Like seriously, I really truly believe we could probably get them. And you know what? If we can't, number one, that's okay. Because I can just take their stuff and they will just be here for no reason. Oh my goodness. Look at this. What in the world is going on here? What is this structure? What the heck is this? It's like a... Oh, it's a stone cutter in here. We do have a stone cutter in the first world. Okay, Farmer Joe's doing his thing. You know what? Oh, they even have one of these. They've got a baby villager there. Hi. Yeah, you guys are nitwits, aren't you? Yeah. Village 3. There we go. Let's see, how far away? Home 1 is that far. Home 2 is that far. Village 2. Village 1. We're not too far away from village number 2. So I don't think we're extremely far from stuff. But I find this very interesting. Ah! Oh, you got some sweet berries in there, spruce sapling. I don't think you'll mind if I take your chest here. You can bounce on that bed all you want, kiddo. It's fine by me. Just checking out your village here. Got quite an interesting place. Another crafting table. Let's go up here. What is up here? Ah! Oh! Pumpkin seeds! Yes. Yes, 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 indeed. How did I not... thought I grabbed the pumpkin seeds. I guess I didn't. Oh well, they're in my inventory now, so... Alright, what we got going on over here? Another chest with more bread and a fern! Wowee. It's kind of crazy that there's like a fox. Looks like a couple of foxes in the cave. And it also looks like there's some lush caves over there. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Whatever. What? Alright, anywho. You are a nitwit as well. Okay. There's nothing in there. They are chatting with each other. I almost feel like this village is just a bunch of, like, nitwits, but I feel like I'm wrong on that because I'm pretty sure I saw Farmer Joe somewhere. I love how there's, like, a little chair right there. That is really funny to me. Checked out that house. What are you doing out here, sir? You just wandering off? It's not good, man, because you know that's kind of how zombie villagers happen. Just wander off, and the next thing you know, you can't get back to your base, and it's dark outside, and then you turn into a zombie, and it's like, well, now I gotta rescue you. Because you decided to be a silly goose. Okay, we've already been in there. I'm gonna close the door. Have we been... A lot of berries over there. I don't think we've been over here. Or maybe we have. Okay, there's nothing there. This leads to up here with another chest and potatoes. Hot diggity dog. Gonna grab this chest. Gonna have a lot of chests at the second base. Okay, so this... Ow. Not sure if we've been in this house. There's nothing in there. Okay. That's the house we've already been in. This one has its door open, and there are more potatoes. And more pumpkin seeds. And I'm gonna grab your chest. Alright, I think we've been there, been here. Are there any more? Ah, there's another house over here. I think that's it. Another chest with a lot of random stuff in it. Bum, 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 bum. Look at all this random stuff. And I'm gonna steal this chest. Sheesh. See, we've been in there. Have we been in... Yeah, we've been in here. Because that had the chest in it. Okay, well, I do solemnly believe that I think we're good to go. I think I may just go back to the house and drop all of the stuff off that I have collected. And then who knows if I'm ever going to come back to that village. Because quite frankly, it's a pretty good village. But at the same time, it's like I feel like I only met like maybe one or two good villagers. Which is honestly kind of sad. Oh, look. There's lava. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Get rid of the lava so that, you know, TC doesn't burn down the whole entire forest. And that maybe one of the villagers doesn't freaking come over here and accidentally sets himself on fire. Because that would be really dumb. Thought would just be really dumb of that villager if they decided to set themselves on fire. Look, there was like a tree right here and it's all burnt up because freaking random lava pool. Whatever. I see a fox on the map. There's a chicken and another chicken, and I think I grabbed its egg. Thanks for the eggs. The other thing is I got to figure out where to put all the chests because I don't quite know where I want to put them. But we'll see what happens, I guess. Fox! Hello, Fox. You have something in your mouth, Mr. Fox. What's in your mouth there, Mr. Fox? What you got there? You got a sock in your mouth? Oh well, he's just gonna run off, I guess. I'm never going to see Mr. Fox again. It's okay. I'll, Is that a sleeping fox? Oh, look at the sleeping fox. Sleeping fox. Oh. I should probably get to sleeping too. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll plant my bed here. Oop. I think I woke up the fox accidentally. Is there anything up there? Why does it look like... Oh, I bet you that's a tree up there. I don't think there's anything up in that general direction. Yeah. It's getting dark outside. I'm just gonna let it slowly but surely get dark. There are so many pigs over that way. Good lord. So many pigs. Ton of wolves. I really should have built my base out this way. We are most certainly a long way from home. But, yeah, that's just, I just find that crazy that, like, Village 1's here. This village is, like, in between Village 1 and the second house. Like, it baffles me, man. It just really does. And then we've got the other village that's, like, right over there. Is that fox in the water? What is he doing in there? Oh, well. Going to sleep. Going to sleep. Boom. Alright, we're going to head, I guess, to either Village 1 or somewhere else. Probably back home. I think we should head back home. I think that's what I'll do. Lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms, head back home. And I guess potentially call it a live stream. Because even though in my brain it feels like it's like 10 o'clock, in reality, as you can see on the mini map, it is actually... Oh, there's a zombie burning up. Ow. We just help you in your process there. Get some XP. May as well. But yeah, it's like almost 1 a.m. And I am getting kind of tired. Getting a little bit sleepy. Look at all these cows and sheep over here. You know, if we just explore this area, we could easily get a ton of animals. And I am kind of sort of ready to have a ton of animals. I like how we're approaching the village first. But I'm not 100% ready to have a bunch of animals. So, actually no, I take that back. I'm totally ready for animals. I do want to capture that polar bear that I keep seeing over there, and these rabbits. But I don't know if I'm going to or not. I'd have to read up on, like, what these critters like. Alright, there's village number 2. Which, again, surprisingly is not that far from our house. I may decide, too, to make, like, a... Oh, what is it called? I'm having a brain fart as to what I'm trying to say. Oh my goodness, what is it called? freaking like minecart type thing. Ah, there's one of our torches. So we definitely were this way. Definitely came this direction. Of course, I do remember the caverns. Then I do remember if we look in that direction. Ooh, I see a pillager. There's several pillagers straight ahead here. In fact, there's one now. Ha! Die, potatoes. Stupid pillagers. Oh, and they dropped their little potion of Pingus, did they? Well, that's just a darn shame. Also looks like there are a few other things that I didn't get. Hang on, let me swim out of the swamp here. Ah, there's an arrow. I think that's probably the purple thing on the map. I don't want to go up this tree. I want to go down. I think there's something else over here. No. The map is just confusing me. Okay. Alright, well, encountered stupid pillagers. They're now dead. Sucks to suck. Trying to make our way back to our base. You know, I almost wonder if, like, eventually they would have gotten to us. But then it also makes me wonder, too, if they have a base in that, like, really woody, dark area that we were at, where the village is. I don't know if they have one over there or not, but I know there's one further that way, because I know we explored that in a previous stream. Alright, so village number 1 is right there. Where's village 2? Village 2 is... Okay, that's crazy. Village 2 is actually closer to us from here than village 1 is. So let me... I'm gonna probably rethink things here, because if we are actually closer to village number 2 than we are to village number 1, I'm gonna start being extremely confused and wonder why, again, I put the base right here. And then I'm also going to be confused as to why I decided to make a freaking bridge all the way that way. If there's going to be a freaking village that's closer to us. Okay, wow, village 3. Village 3 is the farthest away. Okay, village 1 is 860. Village 3 is 1339. You're kidding me. Village 2 is 649, and that is 86. Okay. So I'm actually closer to village 2. Wow. Okay. That's cool. That's totally cool. I'm not upset or anything. But we do have that now. I love it. Now we just gotta find more pillagers again. We can put 2 more up there. Then we can go on the other side and do the same thing. So that way these pillagers are, you know, they're not allowed to come to our base. All right, I'm going to put the bed back there. We're going to respawn or reset the spawn point to right there. I just got to think of where I want to put my room. Because I have a ton of chests now. And I would like to have a room. Let's see, can we fit all this stuff in here? No. No, we cannot. Okay. I was going to say, because I don't really want this to be my room. I want my room to be on the second floor. So I'm just going to put these back. Okay, well. Just going to leave that there, I guess. Yeah, I want my room to be on the second floor. But I also want like a... whatchamacallit? A chest room. Well... I guess if we're gonna have a... You know what? Maybe we'll just put my room right here. And I'll just have a chest room right here. There we go. We've got chests now. And I think I actually will move my bed so that I'm not sleeping like outside, and I'll just move my bed in there. We'll have an actual setup, I guess. Or at least the beginnings of a setup. And maybe what I'll do is I'll just combine like my room with the chest room. And my room will be kind of special because although I don't know. Actually, yeah. Trying to think, because this will probably make a wall right here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. It will be interesting to see. That will be for sure. I think I'll put my bed right here, kind of in between all the things. What an interesting view. Just looking out into like the second floor here. Seeing this new area. Having a bunch of chests around me. It's going to be quite interesting indeed. Alright, so what I'm going to do, since this is going to be the official chest room, the dirt and the sand and the wood and the wood planks and all that jank are going to be right there. We're going to put stone right here, I'm thinking. We'll put the farming chest in here. And farming slash like food. And then I'm thinking stuff like ominous bottle. I don't know. Let's see, farming, stone, wood. We'll put the materials in here. So like this type of stuff we'll put in here. And then I think I'll just bring back the rotten flesh. And we will go from there. But I'm actually getting kind of tired because it is 1 a.m. And I want to go to bed, and I know I'm going to be woken up early tomorrow because Roomba Squirrel is going to be super excited about going outside in the snow and ice. And, you know, I should probably, you know what? I'm going to take these and I'm going to, you know what? Yeah. I'm going to extend the live stream here. I'm going to put these stone blocks into the stone chest, at least for now. I do have diorite. Okay. I may just make my room have like diorite walls. Okay, so I'm thinking let's do something like this. Doop doop doo. We're gonna make this an interesting room. Because I kind of want... Oh gosh. I didn't really think this through, did I? Is there anything in here? There's nothing in here. I'm gonna put... Let me put this in here really quick, because I'm gonna move this. This is, I think, going to be the door. We're gonna put a door here. Yeah, we're gonna put a door right here. Because, quite frankly... Oops. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Doing it like that. And then... Bam, bam. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Because technically... I guess if you're going to get up here to, like, the second floor... We'll just kind of do this. Make it like that. Yeah, if you're gonna come up here to the second floor, this technically, I guess the entrance to my room is just gonna be the entrance to the second floor, and we'll just kind of go from there. I guess, I don't know. And I'm going to do this so that I can put more chests in this room. Although we may make this section open here too, because I need to still fill this section up with stuff. Oh my gosh. I'm allergic to things right now. Maybe this will be like my viewpoint here. Like my little... I'll have like a little lookout section or something. I don't think anything crazy is going to happen over here, though. Because, I mean, like, vast ocean. Pillagers are not going to be coming from the vast ocean. Or are they? That'd be interesting if they are. Although, there is that section there. And I may make that... I may extend that. I don't know. Yeah, I think I may extend that. How I'm going to do that, I'm not quite sure, but we'll figure that out, I guess, when we get there. I'm just going to complete this wall here. Completing the wall. Okay, we got some more diorite. I like it when we have some more diorite. Bum, bum, bum. And then we'll just do this. Bam. Bam. We can't access that. Totally fine. I'll figure out something to get over there. Let's see. I'm trying to think if I want to make this like more of a vast area here, like more of a vast room. But maybe I won't do that. Maybe I'll just kind of do something like this. And then we can kind of extend something over here. See that? Okay. It stops there. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, cool. I like that. This could be like the war room going on over here, maybe. Not quite sure exactly what we're going to do with that. I think maybe I'll extend my room to over here. Oops. Oh, I just switched my items together. That's great, I guess. Let's go ahead and do this. Don't think we're going to have enough room. Yeah, we're not. Okay. Or enough diorite, I mean. Alright, so this is going to be basically my main room. I think I'm going to have all the fun and exciting stuff happen in here. So I'm going to be probably stacking some chests. Have like a little stair thing going up to here, which I don't have that ability in here, but that's okay. Maybe the walls could be polished andesite. Either polished andesite or something else. Let me see how they look. I don't know. They look kind of interesting, I guess. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe that'll be something. I have no idea, but we'll figure it out. We'll get there. We will definitely get there. That is for sure. I am thinking about putting the end portal. Maybe I could put the end portal in my room. I think that's what I'll do. We could put the end portal probably right over here. It's probably a dumb idea, but it'll be fine, I guess. I don't know. Alright, I guess lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms, go ahead and do that, and then I think I'm gonna end the stream here, although I'm curious as to where the end's going to take us. Actually, let me... Or not the end, what am I talking about? The nether. Why did I say the end? Why did I say that indeed? Alright, so... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 4 by 5. 2, 2, 3, 3. Okay. Bop, bop. And then bop, bop. Bop. Bop, bop. Bop. Two, 1, 2, 3, and then I gotta go on the top. Which I can do by going over here, I think. No. What am I doing? I don't really know. Do I ever know? No, I don't. Trying to think of what block I want to use. I will do this. There we go. Watch, I did this completely wrong. And I'm like way off. We will know if I am off very soon. Because I'm going to go grab the whatchamadoodle that's down here. Doop doop doo. Hopefully nothing spawns in here. Although I do see a drowned over yonder. Where did I put... Hold up. I know I had a... Don't tell me I left the flint and steel back at the other base. Don't tell me I did. I feel like I didn't. There's a drowned right here. He's like right underneath me. But luckily he can't get to me because he's underneath me there. No, it is right here. Okay. I'm actually glad that it's right there. Alright, let's see if I did this right. Aha! I did do it right. Sweet. Alright, I'm kind of afraid to go in there with all the stone that is literally in my body right now, so what I'm gonna do is let's see, this is the materials. That's the dirt. I'm gonna put stone bricks right here. That's what we're gonna do. So all the stone bricks, all of the bricks, or stone blocks, all the blocks that we need for, you know, stuff and things. Put you back in there. And we're gonna go inside of here. And I'm gonna see where this leads. And I swear to goodness. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that is not good. Oh, this is not good. We are in a terrible spawn. What the heck? Wait, why do I see... Okay, this is interesting, because I see a path on the left side there. And I'm extremely curious as to what... Okay, you know what? We're going back, because I think the Pingus has found me here. Wow, that is like a terrible spawn. That is legit a terrible spawn. I do not like that at all. Well, either way, I'm going to go to sleep, and then I'm going to go to sleep in real life. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a like. We got a lot of interesting things done, and I think maybe we'll mine some more, or maybe I'll go back to the old base and see if I can grab some stuff, because I need to make some more bricks, some more blocks, some more stone blocks. But yeah, till then, folks, I can't believe the freaking Village 2 is like the closer one to us. I mean, I just feel really annoyed, not gonna lie. But yeah, till then, folks, until then.